Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles. Unfortunately, there's a sort of good news, bad news situation. I was trying to get back on the test server now that the third version of the test is out, to show you some more patch 8.8 goodies. The new German tier 6 medium tank that's an actual proper Panther. The two Chinese tier 8 premiums, the T-34-3 and the 112. Unfortunately, with the third version of the patch, the test server has decided that it doesn't like my password and username, and I just cannot get back on. So I'm just going to have to show you some more Tog games instead. Yeah, I know. Terrible. Hello, Mr. Hellcat. They don't like it up 'em. Oh, two T-150s. Tog will have to feast on T-150s. Tog is, of course, very slow, so we'll just speed things up. Come on, little T-150s. Do not be afraid of Tog. Tog will not hurt you. I have to do some catching up here. Oh, there's a T-150. The Tog is so good at firing on the move. I mean, it can't even fit a vertical stabilizer, but it doesn't need it. It's no good hiding, Mr. T-150. Tog is going to feast on your bones. Oh, two T-150s. Tog will kill them both. T-150 trying to get away. We'll just kill this T-150. And then finish off this T-150. Om nom 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 nom. Seriously, T-150 drivers, don't even waste your time going up against the Tog. Oh, 88. 88 has the same gun as Tog. But Tog has much more health than 88. This guy's actually getting so down. In fact, he's not even using the 17-pounder. Stock 88. Very sad tank. So, Tog 4. T-150, nil. Unfortunately, battle has moved far ahead of Tog, and that's all Tog's going to get out of this one. But Tog is not sad. Tog has feasted on T-150s. So anyway, we find ourselves on Westfield, and there's a bunch of Churchills who seem to think that we're nothing more than big fat XP pinatas. Well, Mr. Churchill, come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. You have to watch Tog play at double speed. Tog is not a fast tank. Sadly, there are no T-150s here for Tog to feast on. Tog is not proud. Tog will make do with Churchills, T1 Heavies, M6s and KV-1S. Oh, there is overconfident Churchill driver. Tog will feast on him. Might have to kill all his little friends first though. Note how the Tog just sails straight into the teeth of the storm, without giving shit number one. Yeah, we're going to have to kill the T1 Heavy first. This might take a minute. And artillery's trying to get in on the action. Artillery cannot kill Tog. Hello, Mr. Churchill. Goodbye, Mr. Churchill. Oh, KV-1Ss. Artillery is still trying to kill Tog, and failing miserably. But these are just baby KV-1Ss. They're not even fully upgraded. This is no challenge for Tog. Oh! Tog is getting shot by a very, very irritating Mark I Churchill. Unfortunately, Tog's friends are getting shot at by AT-7s. So one Tog will go and deal with AT-7. Other two Togs will kill very, very annoying Churchill 1. We'll be with you in a second, Mr. Churchill. I promise this won't hurt much. Now, where was that 88? It wasn't an 87, it was an 88. Tank recognition was never Togg's strong suit. There he is. Not much of him to shoot at. Togg will have to outflank. Come on. There he is. 242 metres. Togg will have to hit Commander's hatch. Kill secured. The Togg might be big, the Togg might be slow, but the Togg has a very, very, very good gun. Now then, little Artie, where did you scuttle off to? With your little M7 and T-34-85 friends. Togg is feeling lost and confused. Togg has never seen the enemy cap circle before. Look at the 88. You weren't able to shoot school buses. No, your little friends did shoot up Toggs. Lots and lots and lots of times. But Togg does not care. Togg can take everything you throw at him. Togg's about to cap. This is the first time Togg has seen a cap circle. Togg will just speed things up a little. Come on, little scumbag, where are you hiding? Togg is going to get you. Maybe not. Oh no, Togg did get him, just not this Togg. Come, little M7. One left. And we know he's up here somewhere. And he just doesn't have the firepower to kill us. Any second now he's going to give his position away. Can you imagine if you were hiding in those woods and you see these things lumbering up towards you? There he is. There he is. Oh no, he killed a Togg. Don't worry, we will avenge you. Togg's 10, enemy team 9. Hello, this map looks familiar. Now, let it not be said that Togg does not have a sense of humour. Togg is the party tank. Togg knows funny when Togg sees funny. But this Churchill 3, well, you just watch what happens. So we're back on Westfield, and again, Togg is top tier tank. Here, we have a Churchill 3, who, well, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. So, Jedi stops to put a shot across his bows and warn him off, and then he starts unloading into me. But, you know, his gun is so shitty, it just, well, first he can't even hit me, he keeps missing. He gets tired of shooting at me, he starts putting a shot on right, and there you go, he's drawn blood. Okay. Togg platoon, defend yourselves. Now, as a conscientious Wargaming EU community contributor, I feel it is my duty to remind everybody that it is never cool to retaliate against team killers. What you should in fact do is allow him to screw your game up and just carry on regardless. So let it not be said that I am encouraging people to retaliate against scumbags like that. But if you are up for a laugh, have a look at chat for the rest of the game, because I appear to have really upset him. Anyway, back on with the rest of the game. Sadly, there are no T150s in this match for Tog to feast on. But there is a hilarious KV-1S driver. We're going to see him in a minute. Tog is still searching for victims, when suddenly a wild flat panzer appears. Tog is going to om nom nom on the flat panzer. But then, out of nowhere, KV-1S. And that KV-1S has the 122mm gun. This could hurt. Well, not if he's going to fire high explosive out of it, it isn't. Oh, we've blown your tracks off. Sucks to be you. Tell me, son, how long does it take you to reload that gun? Never mind, it was a rhetorical question. Now, here's that flat panzer we were going to chew to death. And he is using the short 88mm. And he's going to do some damage, but Tog's got a lot of health. And Tog was never going to lose this fight. And artillery has hit me again. That's the third time. And he's done, just over 100 damage. So, sucks to be you too. It's quite surprising, actually. That's tier 5 artillery. But it's splash damage only. He hasn't actually hit the Tog with a direct hit yet. And my Tog does have a super heavy spall liner. So unless he gets a direct hit, he's going to do next to no damage. So the Togs have all drawn blood. Tog's honour has been satisfied. Tog's going to have to speed this up a little bit because Tog is not very fast. Tog's a jolly tank. If Tog was a fictional character, he'd be Father Christmas. Oh, Panzer IV's trying to cap. Panzer IV's killed our artillery. Don't worry. Tog will reset cap. See him on the map? We're not the only one that sees him on the map. Go on, circumflexes. Who tries to cap? I mean, really? In this sort of situation? Oh dear. Tog will speed things up once more. Because, Tog is a big fat tank and doesn't go anywhere very fast. They killed Tog, you bastards. Don't worry, circumflexes, we will avenge you. So they got a Type 58 and a 3601H. And they're both tier 6s. And I don't have a lot of health left. Pointy head Jedi, on the other hand, he's got all the health. So they're probably going to go for me first. I mean, I would. Oh, Type 58. Missed. Tog doesn't miss. Oh, no, he hit me. Oh, Tog missed. No, he hit me again. No, stop shooting at Tog. Ah, Jackson killed him. 3601H is going to YOLO it. He sees his chance for glory. Here he comes. Watch out, 3601H. Tog is not alone. Bounce! Oh no! Tog is going to die. Tog has friends. Ever wondered what a Tog tank company looks like? Here's the answer. It doesn't look very serious, I have to admit. What are they doing to that? Leave the Togs, leave the hetzers alone. Look at that. He's actually off the ground. I didn't know you could even do that. Oh well. All for one, one for all. Just because it's stupid is no reason to not do it. Is it possible to actually crush a hetzer? Turns out, it's not. We should probably actually be doing something about the enemy team, but yeah, plenty of time for that. So, Tog ambush. Best kind of ambush. You just have to be very, very, very patient. And let's face it, the Togs were never going to get there in time. And as you find when you do Tog tank companies, it's pretty much all about just meeting their attack, breaking it, and then mopping up. Because if we were to go the wrong way, well, after this one I'll show you what happens in a Tog tank company when you all go one way and the enemy team all go the other way. Especially if the enemy team are all driving KV-1Ss. It's very funny, it's very silly, but it isn't very effective. So, wait for it, Togs. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hold the line. Hold the line. Stop shooting each other, Togs. This is serious. Wait until you see the whites of their eyes. Ooh, Scout Hetzer. Oh, Scout Hetzer worked. Now, Togs, fire, fire, fire! Just look at just look at how quickly. I mean, when 8 Togs are shooting at you with their 17-pounder guns, the DPM is just ridiculous. Those guys are now stuck in the river and having a very, very, very bad day. Oh, there's another one. Get him. Oh no, we lost the Tog. Oh, we will have our revenge. So where did all the Hellcats go? See, here's the thing. If you're going to attack a bunch of Togs, you better make sure you all do it together. One at a time, it just doesn't work. Oh, here are the Hellcats. Eight Togs. 1,400 health each. That's a lot of health. Oh, there's a KV-1S that got away. And where did he go? He's still alive. Not anymore. Hellcat time. 3 Hellcats versus 7 Togs. And the T1 Cunningham. My money's on the T1 Cunningham. And that's the thing, if you're running a Tog tank company, you all have to stick together. You can't... And you pretty much have to sit and camp and wait for them to come to you, and then just destroy them. You'll see in the next game what happens if you go wandering in your Togs. It's funny, but it's not surprisingly effective. Come on, little Hellcat, we know you're there. Don't be shy. Oh, they killed another Tog. We're not having this. There he is. And yeah. So that was fun. So, if you plan to go on the offensive in a TOG tank company, first of all, there are a few things that you have to make sure you do. First, you have to form a nice line abreast. Designate one TOG as the guide. Form a line abreast behind him. And then majestically, and very, very slowly, steam forward, cannons blazing. Try not to bully the Hetzers too much. Hetzers don't have much of a sense of humour. Remember, the TOGs are very, very good at providing mobile armour defences for LOL tractors and Tier 4 tank destroyers. There they go. Hold on, you two. Where do you two think you're going? Get back in formation. There it is. That is epic. Not terribly effective, but damn if it doesn't stir the blood. Look at that. See that? That's the British Empire right there, that is. Of course, if you want to actually win the game, you probably shouldn't do this. But I'll tell you what. Any enemy tanks designated as base defenders in this tank company battle must be shitting bricks. This was so much fun. Come on, where are you? There they go! He's thinking, screw this for a game of soldiers. I'm out of here. That's Eric Cartman driving that Hellcat. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Unfortunately, when the enemy team consists of KV-1Ss, they are substantially more mobile than the TOGs, and they just go around the other way and cap your base out from under you. But you can at least have some satisfaction by kicking their M6 base defender to death. But, you know, to be fair, what else are a bunch of KV-1Ss going to do? So it does kind of suck. But lesson learned. If you're taking a bunch of TOGs out in a tank company, stick together and don't move very far from your base. Wait for them to come to you, beat the shit out of them, then go mopping up the survivors. And if you do come against a bunch of TOGs in a tank company, try to go for the cap. And console yourself with your 300 XP for the win. So, finally, what do you do when you're in your TOGs, you've just won the battle for the hill on top of Himmelsdorf, and you're now so far away from the rest of the enemy tanks that it's almost a waste of time going after them? Well, you do something stupid, of course. So this is me, Quickie Baby and Ike, experimenting with forming the first British Empire TOG Mountaineering Division. The TOG is such a flexible tank, it can do anything. Ike, as a Norwegian, a race of mountaineers, was the natural choice to go first. And he made it, but he only got halfway down. Not to be outdone, Quickie Baby has a go, and he gets stuck on the same bit. But then the Royal Navy turns up, equipped with his super heavy spolliner. Might be able to make a TOG bridge out of those two. Can he do it? Can he do it? Yep, seems legit. I'm going to call that one a win. I didn't need that engine anyway. Seriously, I cannot recommend watching this replay live on Quickie Baby's Twitch stream. I can't recommend it enough. The laughter would just, you need to hear this as it happened. I will put the link in the video description below so you can actually see, and more importantly hear, the cackling of laughter that erupted when we did that. As always, folks, remember to tog it up, take care on that battlefield, and I'll catch you next time.